Okay, welcome to the third installment of Guess the Item, the Antiques game I've been doing just for a bit of fun. And today is a bit of a special. I've decided to about quite a few films on Christmas Day this year because a couple of my subscribers, followers, commented that they had no family and Christmas was a lonely time for them. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to put out 3, 4, 5 films if I can this Christmas Day and keep people company. So I'm not sure which order they go all coming out, but I'm making quite a few films and they're all going out today. So if you haven't seen the others, check out the channel and don't forget, check out the website. Everything in today's film is actually on the website and we're going to have a bit of fun. Today we're going to guess the item. I'm going to show you an item, give you a brief description of size, what it is, or what it's made of, and I'm going to give you a short time, maybe 20 seconds or so, then for you to guess what the item is. So if you're ready for a bit of fun, let's get started. Where did that go? Okay, so where did I add? Everything in today's video is actually on the website. So this is the first item, item number 1. It is about 6 inches long and it is made of metal and the tail lifts up and the mouth opens. And I'm going to give you 20 seconds. So I can tell you it's got age, it's got a pattern number on the base. Any suggestions? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and your time is up. And it is a nutcracker. You would lift the tail up, the mouth opens, you put in your nut, and then you pry down on the tail, and it will crack your nut. And we're on to number 2. This one is about 4 inches long. It's in silver plate. It is 19th century. And I'm going to give you your 20 seconds just for a bit of fun. There's no prizes at the end. It's just a bit of fun. Let's see how many you get right. Test your antique knowledge. Be honest at the end. Put down how many you score. I think there's 25 in total that you can get right. And this is a silver plate wine funnel or champagne funnel, whichever one you want, but it is a wine or champagne funnel. This has got a brass and steel end, and then it is antler for the handle. It is about 7, 8 inches long. Not that it makes a lot of difference, but here we go again. I'll give you your 20 seconds. While you're thinking about it, I'd just like to say I hope everybody is having a fabulous Christmas. And if you are on your own, then I hope you're enjoying the company today with myself. That 20 seconds don't half fly by. This is a cigar cutter. I believe it was a German one, Soligen, I believe. And you have antler horn handle and so forth. This is beautiful, sterling silver and cut crystal. That lid opens up, sitting on some nice feet there, and it is a fully hallmarked example. Absolutely beautiful, probably 6, 7 inches long and 2 or 3 inches wide. And I've started the timer, guys. So write your guesses down. It doesn't matter whether you put the guesses in the comments or whether you just think them or whether you write them down. If you get them right, add up your score, and at the end, let us know what you get. Just for fun, mind. And this is a beautiful sterling, solid sterling silver and cut glass inkwell. So you'd open up the lid and you'd have your little reservoir for ink in the middle. Absolutely beautiful thing. Okay, these are made of bronze with ormolu and porcelain parrots. It seemed quite simple for most, but let's see. Let's see how many get them right. And I will tell you now, they're 12 inches tall each. And I've started the countdown. I should have had the countdown music. Doom, 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 doom. I bought these at a car boot sale for literally, I think it was £6 in the summer. And that's your time up. And these are candlesticks. A lot of people would have known that, but they are beautiful porcelain candlesticks. Okay, so we have, well, it is what it is. Let's see how many of you get it. Right. It's, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches by 3 or 4 inches, an inch and a half deep. You should get this one. Everything you need to know is on the box. And the time is going. This is particularly nice in relation to today. And it comes with a little nice story. And that's your time up. This is a World War I Christmas tin. And this was sent to the serving troops. And he would have little cigarettes or tobacco and sweets and things like that, or chewing gum. And he was sent to the servicemen during the First World War at Christmas. So absolutely beautiful. Okay, so hand-painted pottery. I can tell you now it's studio pottery and it is signed, but what is it? It's about 4 or 5 inches high and a diameter of about 3.5 inches. Time is going. And that's your time up there. And this is a butter bell. It's French and it is a butter bell jar. That top comes off and I don't know why they call them a butter bell, but it's a butter bell. This is sterling silver again. It's about 1.5 inches square. Well, you can see the hallmarks on this. So what is it? I can tell you now, it was used during the Boer War. And I've started your timer. Look at that, 11th of August, 1897. But what is it? Do you know yet? We're almost there. Okay, so it is a little match vesta or match striker and holder. But they call vesta cases. And this one has a picture on the front of Paul Kruger. And it'd been engraved by somebody and they'd put a hat on him and things like that. But it is a sterling silver vesta case. Okay, so this one here, you have a steamed and twisted whalebone handle and a coin silver bowl and mounts. So it is about 10, 12 inches long, and I'm starting your timer. What do you think of my tree anyway? I like a messy tree. I never go all one color. I always have lots of little pretties on it. Makes the baby happy. Okay, that's your time up there. This is a Georgian toddy ladle. So like a little punch ladle. Beautiful thing. So next we have, these are about 5 inches long. You can see they're fully hallmarked sterling silver again. What are they? Time's going. There's 2 names for these. I'll accept either name. My doggies by half fast asleep on Saturday. It's late. And time's up on this one. And these are sterling silver sugar tongs or sugar nips. Back in the days when they used to have sugar in cubes to put in your tea, that's when they were in use. Now, This is about 3 inches tall and about 3 inches in diameter at the top. What is it? This one's probably going to be a lot harder. This one really should have been more masterclass piece, but check the odd hard one in for you. Keep it interesting. And we're almost there. Okay, this is Chinese porcelain. It's a tea bowl. Our teacups, you always knew an English teacup or European teacup because they had handles. The Chinese tea bowl didn't have a handle. This dates from the Kangxi period, so early 18th century, pre-1722, I believe. I think it's 1680 to 1722, somewhere under there. So a beautiful, very, very old piece of porcelain. Okay, this is 9-carat gold, and it is a pendant. But what is it? I'm going to start the countdown. It's about 2 inches across, I think, 2 by 2, something like that. In 9-carat gold. But I obviously don't want you to tell me it's pendant. I want to know what it is. And yes, your time is up. And it is a symbol. It's 2 symbols for the Freemasonry or the Masons. You've got the set square on that. And it is basically a Masonic symbol, pendant. Oh, what is it? It's 6 inches by 6 inches, and it's Don Quixote. And I'm trying to think of the other name. Is Sanchez? I think it's Sanchez. But what are they? They're made of wood. And I'm starting your countdown. 10 seconds to go. I like doing these live when I can have the interactions, but I have got young children and I wanted to put a few videos out on Christmas Day. Okay, these are bookends. So you'd have one either end and you'd have your books in the middle. And obviously they are Spanish legends, Don Quixote, and I think it's Sanchez. I'm not 100% of the other gentleman. This is quite small, believe it or not. This is about 5 inches, 4 or 5 inches. Handmade by a blacksmith in iron. So what is it? Yeah, I normally like to do these videos live so we can have a laugh. I try not to laugh at people's answers, but we do have a laugh together. And it's a bit of fun. So the first 2 games were live. This one's recorded for Christmas Day. Oh, excuse me. It is late. Baby's in bed and all. Okay, this is a jeweler's vice. So you clamp him to the table. You got the vice at the top there to hold a bit of jewelry and do a bit of work on. You got a little anvil on the side there if you need to hammer on bits on a ring or something like that. It is a little jeweler's vice, but it's like a handmade one. It's not mass produced. Somebody put a lot of skill and a lot of work into making that. Beautiful little thing. So what is this? I think this is about 14 inches tall, something like that, 10 inches diameter, if I remember right. It's quite a big lump, quite a big piece. 2 handles on the side made of glass. And I started your timer. Can't wait for Christmas dinner today. I am absolutely starving now, just thinking about Christmas dinner. And that is your time up. This is a champagne or ice bucket. So you put some ice in, put your bottle of bubbly inside, keep it nice and chilled. Probably Scandinavian glass. Okay, and this 19th century has 3 feet, hand-blown glass, but what is it? Your time has started. It is about, the size doesn't really matter, but it's about 6-7 inches tall, but they come in variety of sizes. And it's all hand-blown. And that's your time up. This is a Victorian wasp or fly trap. You'd put some sugar water or honey or something inside. The flies or wasps would come down and under and they couldn't get back out, and obviously you'd have a cork in the top. So that's what that is, a little fly or wasp trap. This is absolutely massive, this one. Normally they're about 1.5 to 2 inches in diameter. This one I think was more for commercial use. This was like 4 inches, 5 inches in diameter. But it still is what it is. It's very simple. It's obviously made of glass. Time is going. And they're a bit obsolete now, that's for sure. Normally you find them with silver rims around the top, and look how rough that is. It would have originally had a silver rim. And it is a match holder and striker. So you'd sit your matches in the center there, and then when you wanted a cigar or a cigarette, you take them out and strike them up. That is threaded glass around the outside, so it's got ridges for running your match up. Solid copper, stands at about 14-16 inches tall, and it's relatively simple, but it is, you know, a specific type I want. So we'll see whether you get it. And you've only got 9. Okay, this was a German arts and crafts spirit kettle. So you'd put a bit of spirit in the burner that you see sitting on the tray, and you'd actually light that flame and it would warm whatever you had in the kettle. So it is a spirit kettle. This is beautiful. Sterling silver again, and about 1 inch square. I'm starting your timer. There is a clue if you actually look at the actual item. I love little bits of silver though. They're really quirky and cute. Okay, this is a stamp box or stamp holder. So if you've got a little fob chain or chatelaine maybe, and you wanted to keep some stamps in there, that's exactly what you would do. Okay, this is about 5 inches long, and you can see, well, if you actually look at it, it's actually formed as a squirrel on the top. This bit there is the tail, and then you can see the squirrel sticking up off the main body, and it is made of brass. So what is it? There is a clue if you look at it closely. If you look there, you can see a squirrel holding a nut. So it is a nutcracker. This one is glass and is about 12 inches tall and about 200-year-old. So what is it? Time is going. This was a fabulous buy. I bought this in Splot car boot sale before it shut down. I think it was just £2. And really is a fabulous thing. It is a carafe. It's not a decanter missing a stopper. It is a carafe. Would never have had a stopper. You would decant your bottle of wine into it, take it onto the table, and then you'd serve it into your glasses out of the carafe. And as I said, it's about 200-year-old. Beautiful. Okay, this is maybe 8 to 10 inches by 8 to 10 inches, made of a form of plastic. And I'm starting your clock. If you could see this dog, honestly, you'd be shocked. She's just lying here snoring. Have you got it? Okay, this is an advertising plaque for black and white Scotch whiskey. It clearly says along the base there, but this is a freestanding advert with the terriers on there. Okay, these are sterling silver, and they're about 2 inches by about 2 inches, something like that, give or take. And there is a pair. Sometimes you find them with glass liners. Hopefully you've got them now. They're not as used as popular now as they once were, but they are little salts. Salts. So you'd have them on the table and you take a little pinch of salt out to put on your food. Okay, so relatively straightforward as to what they are, but what are they? You don't need sizes and things. Clearly you can see what they are, but there's a specific use for these. I sold these a little while ago and it took forever for the post office to deliver them, and they were worried that they weren't going to get them. That's how rare they are. These are World War II blast goggles for mine detecting. So there you go, mine blast goggles. Okay, what is this? It is sterling silver, and I'll give you a clue. The maker's mark is Samson & Morton. And your timer is going. It's about 4 or 5 inches long. Hopefully you're guessing some of these right and you're having a bit of fun. So that is the idea for today. It's multiple videos, just keep you company and have some fun. And this is a Samson & Morton silver pencil or pencil holder. So you'd put your pencil inside and then you'd write with a silver holder. Is that it? That looks like that might be the 25. Let me just double check. Number 25. Yep. So let's remove that. I'm going to sneakily show you the dog very quickly. She was snoring until I done that. Anyway, I know it's just a little guess the item game, but if you love the antiques and you follow my channel and you just want something to do Christmas Day, I hope you've enjoyed. I know I'm doing a vlog. I know I'm doing a video, some of my best finds throughout 22. So there'll be a few videos coming out today, some maybe before and some after. But I really hope you're having a nice Christmas, and well, I will see you in the new year, no doubt. But for now, Merry Christmas, and hope you enjoyed. Hope you managed to get a few right, and stick around for more films. Bye, guys.